This is something that has to be talked about. What's going on, y'all? Psych Perspectives, GeoFucks. Let's get one of these. I just got back to the crib from the gym. But this is something that has to be talked about. This is what I don't be understanding. Because I observe people. I people watch. I pay attention to how people think, their behaviors, their actions, the stuff that they say, the stuff that they do, the stuff that they watch, the stuff that influences them. I pay attention to what people post. I have a associate, and he's always getting in these relationships with these women. And I'm judging. You know what I mean? It's 2022. I'm not finna sit up here and bite my tongue. I'm judging. And I'm judging because I'm literally watching him go to these women who are essentially using him. And it's like, I'm seeing this from the outside, and I hate that he has yet to be able to process this, recognize this, or maybe he does know that these women that he's going after and getting in these relationships with are using him. Maybe that's what he likes. Maybe that's what he wants. I don't know. But judging from the outside, literally every time I turn around, he's with these women. And he'll post pictures, they're going out to eat, they're having a good time. Some of the women have children, what have you. And the next thing you know, like not even a full 24 hours, my dude, my person, my folks, my woman, however you identify, not even a full 24 hours later, you posting memes on your Instagram story talking about F relationships, people always full of shit, you can't trust nobody. And again, you keep going after the same type of women. I mean, I know your type. Anybody that sees what you post pretty much can tell what your type is. Anyways, and I'm saying all of this to say, again, and I've said this before, a lot of times, excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. A lot of times, your type is why you're getting played. It is what it is. What you're attracted to is why you're getting played. It is what it is. Because, and my thing is this, you've had the same type. I've known you now for 2-3 years, and you've literally had the same type this entire time. And yeah, 2 to 3 years is not a really long time, but it's enough time to recognize a pattern of behavior that obviously is not working for you. 2 years is literally 24 months. That's 730 days. So you got to ask yourself, if it's 3 years, it's 36 months. So you got to ask yourself, why in that amount of time? In that amount of time, why are you still going after the same type that's constantly hurting you, that's doing you dirty, that's, always making your life a living hell? And then we talk about it, and I'm there because it's one of my associates, and I care, but I'm like, dude, we talk about this all the time. I listen. You say, you know, you gonna focus on your job, you're gonna focus on your family, you're gonna focus on you, and then like I said, you pay, next thing you know, it's another woman, the type of women that you go for every time, and it always ends up being an epic L. And I get it. You know, you live and you learn. At least you would hope that you learn. Some of us learn lessons sooner, quicker than others. Some of us take time. I get it. But it only took me a few times to realize that the type of people that I was going to was not good. 2018, like I said, was literally a wake-up call. 2019, when I had that little issue, it wasn't a full issue because I had already spotted the red flags because of the 2018 situation. So that's what I mean. Like, it only took me really a few times to realize. A lot of times, I'm not going to say a lot of times. Sometimes what you're attracted to is not good for you. And as you get older, it gets played out constantly, you know, going through the same damn lesson over and over. Like, it gets old. You know, it really gets old. At least for some of us, it gets old. And for me, it got old right away, very quickly. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't. So I just hope that my associate and other people out there who are similar to my associate, I hope y'all wake up and realize you deserve better and you do not have to go through that shit. And I also hope that you expand your horizons. Look at other types of people. Date other types of people. You know what I mean? Expand your horizon. Stop limiting yourself to the same small type, aka limiting yourself, because a lot of y'all limit. I can only date this type. I can only talk to this type. And yet the type that you typically want don't want you and always playing your ass. Again, that shit gets old. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And that's my opinion. It gets old. It gets old. That's my opinion. That's my perspective. It gets old. So, again, I'm quite sure we'll talk. And I'll listen and I'll be there. And, you know, but listen, man. Person, folks. It gets old. And this is literally like going on a merry-go-round with you. You know, it's around and round. You spin my head right around and round. When you go down, when you go. No, but for real. It's go. Like, we in a merry-go-round living through the same shit, bro. Person, folks, sis. And we don't have to do this. You can get off the merry-go-round. Shit, by the time you get off, you throwing up. Because you done went through this damn thing so many times. This don't make no sense. But let me get on in the house. Like I said, y'all, it gets old.